Welcome to the Coming Up Podcast.
I should check if I did do it. I don't know. I'm having one of those, like, I feel like I'm done.
You should have just, flip the, yeah, you should have just flipped the screen. Yeah, we switch roles here because we,
Here on the Coming Up Podcast, we are men of constant change.
that was funny.
And I feel like, we all have to practice with this microphone. We're trying to buy more of these. So
I actually, okay, now that I'm using this one,
trying to get the swing down.
I like that. I like using that if it worked like this one.
I don't know. I like this
You
one.
have to speak into that shit by the top.
I think I'm doing all right.
You have to speak into that shit by the
I
top.
think I'm doing
And here it's just, it doesn't matter if I just move this way and then move the other way.
We're evolving every step we take, every move we make.
So, dude,
We really came into this podcast just to do it. Because we're trying to figure out what's our flow. But
I think our flow is just jumping into it and just talking.
Yes.
Because everyone's been saying, find a format for it. But I'm there like, I want it to be so raw that there is no format. That the format is whatever it is in the moment.
You find what you find.
Yeah. Because that's what I want it to be raw. But I don't want it to be disorganized. Because, we're not disorganized. In the beginning we were. But now we're trying to, whatever.
Stay on a topic that we started with.
Yeah.
And then eventually that'll be the whole gist of the video. But I think that right now we're like in a period of just like making stuff.
Yeah, and I don't feel bad for being confused right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. I was thinking about it in the car, but then I was like, we're gonna record. Let me save it for conversation, purposes. It's bothering me a little less and less.
Because it's like, as long as I stay disciplined to what I'm doing, then I'm gonna just get there eventually. And then like we're doing everything we can. We should talk about going to college.
How does everyone feel about that? Do you guys think that you need a break after high school? Or do you think that you should go right after high school? Because I know you said you need that. It's better for a person to get a break, and then.
It was better for a person like me to get a break.
Okay, so then you think it depends on the person.
Yeah, I think it depends on the person. Like, either way, there's a lot of people that go to college and then they'll go for a very long time and then take a long break eventually. You know what I mean? Because they stayed at a job that they liked or something. They got promoted. You end up taking a little longer to finish school and going so hard in it. Or at least that's what I feel people do.
What?
That sounds like a realistic outcome. People that just go from high school to college and then they'll take a break eventually. Like, you know what I mean? But for me, it's like I wanted to go to college and start like just like how the fucking best student would start. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, I have to do this fast, 5 classes, boom, full time.
No, but they told me to start off with 2 classes.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Like I can't take more than 2.
They told me to start off with 2 classes, and nothing else than 2 classes at first. Only because I haven't touched books in a minute, and I'm not gonna. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm really paranoid. I think I hear the fly. And I swear to God, I was gonna tell you, yo, if you did some brujeria shit to bring that fly back to life.
Do I do brujeria?
I don't know. I don't hang out with you that like on your sacred times when like at night when brujeros are
Listen, bro.
doing their thing. When you have to take a shit, that's a sacred time.
Hey, dude, that's what I was about to say. But then I was like starting to think. I was like, should I say that? Like people are gonna be like, yo, when is your sacred
Dude,
time?
so you want to talk about how they told me not to come in tomorrow
To work?
because of the coronavirus thing.
Oh my God, we gotta re-talk about the coronavirus, bro. How do you feel about that?
Right now,
Yeah.
it's costing me fucking money on a Friday night, dude. I'm a server. I was gonna be a server tomorrow.
That's crazy.
Not a cook, a server. That means I would have made bread, a lot of bread, on a Friday night. But apparently, the coronavirus is like not on my watch.
I don't know, man.
It's weird. People are like, apparently the news says that people are overreacting about it, and then the news also says that
We're in a pandemic.
yeah,
Like, get fucking ready.
yeah. But they also say that that the journalists are being very extra about it, or they're being very out of this world about it, and it's kind of like, we'll pick one, bro. Is it a fucking epidemic or not? Like, is it a lot of things to handle all at once, or is it just some stupid shit where you gotta wash your hands?
It hasn't affected me yet. I don't know if, like, you know what I mean? Not in a way that
It hasn't affected me either. I mean,
it just did. I mean,
yeah, I was gonna say, look, it just did because of my job. Like, he's like, oh, this coronavirus shit. The only thing I assume about it is that he said that because dude, it was probably bad this whole week if nobody's gone. I haven't gone to work. Today's Wednesday. I didn't go to, no, today's Thursday. I haven't gone to work. It's probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Probably nobody went to work because of that shit. Like, no customers at all. So then probably nobody went to work. So then they were like, look, it's probably looking this bad. Friday night's gonna look terrible. Don't come in. That's what I assume happened.
dude,
Terrible.
Virus is crazy. There was
Terrible.
I hate being like the person that's like, yo, there's a conspiracy theory. Like, fuck that. Like, I don't know. I'm not that type of person, but bro, this one sounded convincing, bro. It was like weird. You know, bro, people are saying that what if China made the coronavirus to stop them from rioting?
Oh yeah, well, that's what we talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know. My boy told me that. And he was like, oh, right after the riots. He's like, right after the coronavirus came out, no, everyone forgot about the riots. And I was like, I didn't even know about the riots. And he's like, you see?
About the riots, but then I forgot. Like, I don't know. It was like some weird, like, Matrix type, like, deception.
You're gonna yank that shit, boy.
You think so?
Yes.
Nah, but my feet is still.
Vas a estar entretenido.
Nah, dude, I'm just having it. Like, I don't know. This is like I feel like it shouldn't be on the floor. Like, I don't want to get tangled on the floor.
It's not gonna get tangled on the floor.
Bro, buddy, I just roll it up, dog.
I just roll it up, dog.
It picks up my voice. I'm looking at it. It looks green and shit. It's fucking.
Ooh. Turns red when you do it too much. Yeah, I like how it tells you. Like, it tells you when your voice is at a moderate volume, but then when you start raising it up.
Oh, let's talk about what we're thinking about doing with the expanding the podcast. We're thinking about taking the podcast from YouTube, and once we get a better interface too, we're gonna start expanding how many platforms we put the podcast on.
I feel like once we do it on an only audio platform, it'll be easier for guests.
It'll be way easier for guests because maybe they'll have the option of be like, no, I don't want to be on camera.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I want to.
And obviously, we'll post the audio on YouTube too.
But we're gonna keep the camera though. We're gonna keep doing shit with the camera. I think that camera, like, it's just chilling. That camera doesn't really do much except film parkour and film the podcast.
So might as well add shit to it.
Might as well do something with it.
Yeah.
I brought the rig.
So then we don't have to buy another camera. We don't have to fucking do anything like that. It's better not to buy another camera and add attachments to that one. So then, you know, we could turn that camera nice and make some nice shots with, you know, for 1K and shit. We have yet to film a good project. A good project for 1K.
I think we need to start going.
I'm talking about like 6-man project, like 7-man project.
Yeah.
Like lately, it's only been 2-man, 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 3-man, 2-man, 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 1-man, 3-man, 2-man, 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 and then it's like we need like a 6-man project, bro, 7-man project. Like 3 cameramen, 4 athletes. Huh?
I don't know, man. You have to think about that.
I've been dying to do that. We need to get organized.
We need to get organized.
We need to get organized with all of that shit.
Because we're just making podcasts.
We're making everything and just to put it out there. We're not really, you know. But I feel like if we had a little organization, a little discipline to everything. They sent me this nice Nicole sent me this nice video about a preacher. I don't know what it was. I don't know which one it was. She sent me so many. It was like 3 or 4. I don't know which one it was that was on discipline. But it was a very good one. I'm going to send it to you. I don't remember what the name was. She sent me like 4 of them. And they were all kind of similar. I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, bro. I think we need to start really scheduling ourselves, figuring out, like, what are those special projects that we want to do by the end of, maybe a month cycle, 2-month cycle, 3-month cycle. Maybe build up to a really big project way later down when we have a lot of smaller projects built up. What I mean, like, that's what I think we should do,
going to like real emphasis on everything.
Bro, I think first of all for 1K, we really need to figure out what it is that 1K is, bro. Something solid, because it could be a brand.
Do you want me to establish it right here? I've been thinking about this.
Let's do it.
It's been time for you to ask me that question already.
Like, we need to figure out what
1K is a brand. Here it's here everybody's here to see it and witness it. Okay, 1K is a brand.
And it could also be like kind of like defined as like the people's brand.
It is a brand, but it's not a clothing brand.
Yeah, it's not like a clothing brand.
Nah, it's not a clothing brand. I want it to be more of a symbol.
A symbol, yeah,
a brand,
like something, yeah,
but a symbol.
Because I feel like something that 1K and something that we do with all of our projects is that they all kind of intertwine now. And then it's like 1K is a brand that we're trying to make. And look, this is an example. Through the coming up, we're talking about, how we're going to like define that brand. And like everything's very like I don't know. I feel like this could be for the
My
people.
sister actually told me about how we could get the pants very easily. Very easily. And we just have to go to stores in Miami. We don't have to order nothing. We can actually go in person and do everything and order everything in person. Wait a week or two to get everything in person. Go and touch the own fabric ourselves. The color ourselves. She's like, obviously none of this is free. I'm like, obviously. But it's not an exceeding amount of money like the internet. She's like, no.
But I think that we need to build up that. We need to start finding out financially how we're gonna feed, the beast. You know what I mean?
So what is the beast? Right now we just have organs. If you want to look at it as a fucking system,
like a creature.
Like, come on. You want to see it as a system? We just got organs.
We just have the pieces. And like, let's bring the pieces.
You want to build the human? You want to build the person that is.
I want to build 1K, dude. Like, it needs to be a symbol. I agree with that.
The person that is 1K. Let's give it a human name. 1K. His last name is Project.
Right now it is Project.
Yeah.
Right now it is Project. We're trying
until it turns. Yeah, I think that should be established too, because we said that the other day. What, that you want it to be just 1K? Yeah. Why though?
First of all, because we're promoting parkour, and also the Modus Project is already out. You know what I mean?
The Modus Project.
It's like the Modus Project, the 1K project. It's like, nah, I don't want to like really.
This is normal. There's another one called Trace Project. Like,
I get it, but still, I don't know. I'd rather it just be 1K. That idea that we're having. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Like, it's like fuck project. The project is right now. Like, you're seeing the project. You're coming along with us. This is how we talk. This is us figuring out what our actual like business plays, I guess, in this brand. This is the content we're serving here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what is 1K then? You say it's a brand, but it's not a clothing brand. You want it to be a symbol. What does it mean to you? Like, what does 1K mean to you? Therefore, turning it into other people to mean something to them. Dude, there is another fly here.
Either that or that nigga, came back to life.
Damn.
You saw him?
I heard it.
You heard him?
I heard him.
Whatever. Dude, honestly, I see 1K for everyone because it should be viewed as a push. It should be viewed as a brand, but in the same way that I'm going to tell you this right now. In the same way that you listen to a song to get you up in the morning. I'm not even going to compare it to putting on a brand new pair of Nike shoes to go play ball. I'm not even going to compare it to that. I'm going to compare 1K to listening to something that will pick you up in the morning to get you started. That's what I'm going to compare it to. I don't know why, but I feel like that's the most similar.
And you want to find a way of this brand maybe like promoting a certain ideal.
Yeah, and it should be through content. It shouldn't be through clothing. That's why I say I want it to be a brand, but not based off of material things. More through content. The material things come with the content, not the content with the material things. So it's content first, and then you'll see what we have to bring once you watch the content. So like if we got a shirt, long sleeve, white shirt, that's fucking blue shit like you're wearing right now, it'd be released in a video, but they would have to watch the video, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then they're forced to that insight.
Yeah,
and then
like
it's just you.
Really, like,
I see the fly. I saw him instantly. Yeah. And then it's whether you want to, apply it to your life.
Stomp that motherfucker out, bro. We should have stomped that fly.
Yeah, we should have stomped him out.
Stomped him. Ended his life.
It's if you watch my content, whether or not you want to apply whatever feeling you get from it to your life or not. If you get a feeling of like motivation from it, then
so you want to motivate people.
I
people
personally
feel good.
I want to make people happy, and motivate people. I want to motivate people because I get so demotivated very quick. That I want to be that symbol of like, but he's also like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like I want to humbleize myself with that. I don't know why.
Humbleize? What do you mean by that?
Because I feel like I'm not humble in my own self.
Humble in your own self.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not humble in my own self for some reason.
What do you mean you're not humble? Like you're just not humble?
No, I feel like I'm always trying to be out there but not be noticed. But you know what I mean?
Trying to be like no, it's not for attention. It's like it's for
No, it's just I guess I'm trying to get to a certain level but appear like I was already there. But like it's like I'm still racing to get there, you know what I mean?
make it appear like you're already there.
I'm like yeah.
But make what appear like you're already there?
The happiness.
So you're trying to say that
I'm trying to make myself seem like I'm as happy as everyone thinks I am, but I'm still on my way there. You know what I mean? Like people might think I'm happy, sure.
But I feel like this is taken away from what we're talking about though. Like the 1K thing. I don't know. I feel like I don't know where you're just talking about like
I don't know why I just switched. Yeah, I don't know
like,
what just switched.
Yeah, dude. Like it's like what the fuck are we talking about now? Like
damn, yeah. How did it?
Like,
what were we talking about?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Thank God he said that. I'm like what
the fuck? Like where
are
we
switched.
right now? Yeah, like it sounded like it made sense for a while too. It was like what are we talking about?
It sounded like it made sense.
We're gonna have to look back at whatever we were talking about there. We're gonna have to be like, yo, what were we talking about there? I think so, at least.
Well, then let's just keep on going with whatever I was talking about.
This is the thing, bro. 1K is a brand. Physically, it is a brand. Eventually, you want to make it a business. You've explained that before. But you want it to mean something as impactful as listening to a song that uplifts you in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you get a brand to do that? Now you're focusing on content. The content that we put out right now with 1K is parkour.
Which is why I told you
people through parkour.
Which is what?
You're trying to motivate people through parkour right now.
Yeah.
And then in the bio of the 1K Instagram page, you can leave it like that. In the bio of the Instagram page, you put, a unity throughout the community of parkour and outside. You want this to bring people together. A certain like thing you share. You want 1K to be like a brand like within people.
Mm-hmm.
Very rooted in the very people that promote it. Not promoted by, like other shit.
What do you mean?
Like not for greed.
No.
Like we want to bring a service to people.
No. I want to bring a feeling.
A feeling to people. A feeling of like motivation.
A feeling is better than a service. Because that means that means that you felt something like that came from inside. You know what I mean?
So like you want to evoke.
I want you to feel more. If I service you, you'll end up feeling more honored than you will.
But you want people to feel through the content we put out.
Yeah.
Now it's figuring out how do we distribute that content. What are we making?
What do you think we're making right now?
All we've made right now is an IGTV.
Mm-hmm.
And we're putting out pictures and clips of you doing parkour. Right now, I have to say, 1K has no vision right now, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Has a logo, a look, an idea. It's no vision. We don't know where we're at.
You think we're just putting shit out?
Yeah, I think we're just putting shit out.
I agree to something.
Because even, let's look at our other avenues that we've done.
But like to some degree, I agree with you.
Because like let's look at the other avenues.
I'm just not so.
Bro, because think about this. Think about how we treat the podcast. Like we genuinely know what we have to do in order for it to eventually maybe
But we're kind
means
of
something to
fucking
people.
with this shit too. We're
Means
kind of just
means
winging
something
it.
to people. Yeah, but see that already people have stayed enough, like 6 videos, that people will come back to. Like
That's
they get
insane to
something out
think
it.
of.
Like there's incentive already for people to be hooked by our shit. You know, now it's figuring out our distribution. We're already taking the next steps with the podcast. We have to think about audio quality. We have to think about. We see that it's slowly growing, and we don't want this type of growth forever. But the thing is that look at what we did. We were on a roll. 100 views every video that we have. You feel me? The first 5. And like I don't
Yeah,
even
this
get
one's
100, I
already
don't even get
almost.
100
This one
likes on
that
Instagram.
the episode 6 is
I
already
don't-
almost to 50.
And I don't even get 100 likes on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is genuine shit that we're putting out that people are fucking with. And we're getting those comments from people. But 1K has...
We're getting the put more up.
So this is the thing. People are seeing the value in this medium that we're in. Now we have to add the value. Because now we're already taking the next steps with the podcast. Now we have to add the value to whatever 1K is bringing to other people. Because this, I already see the value in people seeing it. There's people our age that are going through the similar struggle, are thinking about becoming a business, and are figuring out how to talk about it, how to break the ice. I don't fucking know, but they see it through us. You know, here, look, we're basically talking business here.
Basically, and this is like learning process for
So
everyone
there's
that watches
literal-
it.
Yeah, so there's literal value here. Right now, 1K, all it has to his asset is an IG account. That's an avenue where we could promote and distribute
So
content.
then do you want to take 1K to YouTube and put it in vlog version and have people more connected to it? That will make people feel more connected. That will make people feel like, yo, I'm watching these niggas from the moment they wake up till then the moment on the vlog where they're editing literally what I'm about to watch tomorrow. That's as connected as we can be. Because that's the only way I see 1K growing.
You want to make
Getting
like,
people more involved instead of just making them pleased.
so you want it to be like
A very engaging.
you want to make vlogs.
We should start. I think we should start it.
Thing is that
Because, dude, people engage with 1K. People know about 1K.
through what we've very little that we
Very little. So that just shows that if we take this ginormous step, what are we going to do here? Like, nothing's going to hold us back. No, not that nothing's going to hold us back. Just what are we going to lose?
thing is that we need to know what that ginormous step is in literal terms.
I think we should. I think
For 1K.
I think we should vlog. I think
Now
we should
here's the
vlog.
thing. Now I have to bring my shit that I already do. I already make vlogs.
That's fine.
This has to be a different vlog from because you know I'm not gonna make the same.
Okay, I know what time. I know how different it has to be. Trust me. That don't even worry about that. I know that we could talk about off camera and like bring that to the table. And
so we can make it different. You have ideas?
yeah, I have trust me. You probably won't like them, but you're gonna have to stick with them for now because you have to see the bigger picture in it instead of just we have to be unique. No,
You know,
that's not how it's gonna work right now.
Say it here on the podcast. The ultimate adventure to me is just my way of making like artsy fartsy shit.
Yeah,
That's my shit.
no, 1K to me is a business.
It's raw, genuine. Like let's.
Let's go walls,
nitty-gritty.
but yeah, dude, let's go balls to the wall with
Look at me struggle. Like,
yeah.
I see what you mean. And I
Yeah.
don't mind doing that. We could really do something nice with that, and we could start expanding on what we want 1K to feel to people. You know, it's a brand that eventually, you know, there we can contribute. I always think that, because even with the ultimate adventure and everything, like especially for 1K, if 1K is gonna be a feeling, and we're gonna try to promote it as like a, yo. Oh no, wait, I think we're still on.
Yeah.
Oh, I tripped the fuck out. Bro, so I don't know. I feel like 1K needs to service people, bro.
What? No, because that's gonna please people. It's gonna honor people. It's gonna make people feel honored. Oh, I'm honored. I'm honored that this is for me. This was made for me, and to accommodate me. No, I want it to drill into you and be like, "Fuck this shit." Give me goosebumps. That's what I want. If my 1-minute video can give you goosebumps, I did my job. I don't care what you saw. If you saw 3 penises and fucking 3 monkeys. Like, I don't care what you saw.
How long do you want to make the vlogs?
Or whatever we do in the day. That's going to force us to plan the day. People don't see this. The whole, let's make a vlog. They just see the vlog. They don't see the process of talking about it, how it is. They think it's like cheesy. They think nobody's going to care.
because this is the thing. Is 1K now? Since we're gonna talk about that, is 1K only parkour now then, or is it more than parkour? Is parkour just an avenue of content that 1K gives to people through all of its different places?
But what else do we? What else? I don't do anything else.
Do you
Is
want
what
the vlog to be the meat
you?
of 1K?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So now you can't look at 1K as a parkour brand. You only can think of it as like a brand for what the vlogs will mean.
But why? What's the?
Parkour isn't gonna be the main avenue. If it's gonna show us struggle through maybe even how we do the podcast, learning about the thing, setting it up, figuring it out. That's content for 1K.
You think?
I think because people would want to see that. And this is just a different place where we literally have a conversation, you know, amongst ourselves or with a guest. You know, it's like you'll see almost every aspect of our life. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know. Because, dude, if you really think about it, who's gonna give a fuck about us going to Best Buy and buying something for?
I know, but we have to figure out how we can do what we gotta do. You know what I mean?
This is what I'm saying. Like, I think this look. That's what I was gonna tell you. Why I thought you did. You wouldn't like it. For now, dude. If I'm gonna just say it on here, cause fuck it. We have to stick with the traditional way of filming when it comes to vlogs.
No, yeah.
You have to watch parkour vlogs. They're not the same as regular vlogs. Every vlog has a different way of filming.
Yeah.
However, whatever you do, you say that Shane Dawson has third person, which is fucking unique. But parkour is very different. Okay? It's very like goofy shit. It's anything. It's more like the camera is a person that's just there. Instead of I'm recording what's happening, the camera's like I'm a person that's here. I'm gonna see everything. That's the difference. Like you have to it's like having just a camera on. You know what I mean? Like and then I feel like that's what people want. I feel like people would want to just feel like they're there instead of feel like they're watching a video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, what type of videos do you watch that you feel like you're actually like there? Not many. If we could do that, then we got it. If we could get that and pinpoint that, bro, we got it. Think about it. What's so bad about making it vlogs? Cause we thought that the meat was gonna be Instagram and IGTVs, and you were like IGTV is gonna be the YouTube, but it's not as easy. It's not as easy as you think.
I mean, we could do the vlogs on either YouTube or IGTV. That's up for debate.
That is up for debate. I think we could do it on IGTV, but who would watch it?
It's on IGTV.
And how long would they be? Those are like what, 15 minutes, 12 minutes. Yeah, so we on the 1K.
That's it. It's like a vlog. We can do it every week.
Every week.
Make it interesting.
Interesting. 2 days of training in one video.
2 days of training in one video, and then what else is going to be in it? Is it going to be strictly parkour? You want it, remember, you have to make it vocal feed, right? You want it to be a symbol. So how do you make that a symbol?
We could talk about that off camera. I already know. We could talk about that off camera. I already know. That's too much blueprinting already on camera.
Really?
Yeah, that's already too much
You
blueprinting.
think it's that good?
Yeah,
Alright.
that's too
I
much
trust.
blueprinting. Yeah.
I trust. But I think we just had a very interesting conversation on the Coming Up podcast. I think now we should talk about what guests we want to have on the podcast.
I think we're ready to just, I think now with the podcast, let's go into a broader conversation about it. Now that I'm falling into a better fucking, I guess, state of mind with this podcast shit because I've been talking about it more. I think we should fucking schedule it for real.
Yeah, stick to the schedule.
Stick to the schedule. I think we should have a certain number of
damn, I looked at it right there, and right when I looked, it was normal, and then it was and then it cut off. I'm talking about the camera for now, audio listeners.
Oh yeah, audio listeners, I
Before
forgot. Okay.
keep going.
Um. Honestly, dude, what I think the with the podcast and all that bullshit, I think we should stick to the schedule. I think that if we stay just to ourselves for whatever amount of time and just individualize ourselves, we'll be very good for a minute.
We find an organized way of putting out content.
Because I feel like I told you in the car, we are very organized, but it's only when we're together. Once we're not talking about anything that has to do with this or anything else, we're fucked.
Yeah.
We lose it. And then I call you or you call me, yo, dude, I can't. My godmother this. And I call you and be like, yo, some bullshit. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like some fucking bullshit with my whip or like I'm pissed about my job or something. Like
I'm just glad I'm almost
I feel like I just feel like we need to make a 2020 plan. I have a 2020 plan and it's to go up.
Yeah, me too.
But we need to start climbing, bro.
Yeah, we need to start climbing, setting up the directions.
We need to start climbing.
We need to make the map already.
Mhm.
We don't have the map yet.
And we think that it's gonna take that very like little, but it's not, bro.
I think also though you're overplaying a lot of it. This is all easily fixed.
No, it's very easily fixed. I know this can all end in 3 days. I know I could stop bitching and then like focus on my job for 1 month, make $2,000, and then be back on shit and be like, yo, that's it. Like
I mean,
we
bro,
back
I've been
on.
saving, bro. I'm gonna get that car. That's a fact. You know what I mean? I've already done it. Like I'm doing it. Like I'm getting that car, bro. Putting away the money to the side. I'm not fucking wasting it on stupid trips.
No, yeah, but that's the thing. I feel like right now we're just very confused. I feel like I need to get a routine going.
I think we need to. This is what we need to do. Not in any specific order, but something that we need to do. I wonder if my fucking mic is picking up anything. Yeah. This is why we gotta buy a new interface. You see? Let's talk about this. We need to figure out.
I'm tired of talking about this interface shit. Like,
Dude.
let's just get it already. Shut the fuck up about it.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. But the thing is, you see, this is the problem. Oh, the camera's not on. This is the problem. Shut the fuck up about it. Just get it. You see? No, we have to plan it. It's both our fucking problem. We gotta get this interface, bro.
Yeah.
We're at least putting away $50. You know what I mean?
I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking about other shit, and I'm there like.
Oh my god! Like yes, a symbol. We need to figure out how to get there and the whole thing, bro. But we need to start getting the nitty gritty down. The podcast is one of our best things we have going right now.
Yeah, dude.
Best things, consistent views. People watch it. We see the watch time. You know, some don't watch it for a very long time. Most don't watch it for a very long time. But you watch it longer than an average YouTube video. I'd say that much.
Really?
Yep, that's the average on our channel.
I have more longer than that.
The average YouTube video watch. Yep. So motherfuckers, we got you. Stop playing. I know you like it. Stop playing. I know you like it. Fucking people watching this probably hating on us. Like, oh my god, these guys think so much of themselves.
I do not think anything. Oh my god, I do not think anything of myself right now, dude. If you were in my mind right now, they'd jump off a bridge, nigga, into fucking ice. I swear to God.
Bro, just know this. Know this. I know you like this podcast, people.
This is a very nice
Subscribe already.
podcast.
Y'all playing with the subscribe.
And if you guys want to know something, this is very true. We do not watch our own podcast.
No,
I'll watch like 20 minutes of it.
Nah,
And
I watch like a good 8 minutes.
consistently, I don't watch shit.
And not on YouTube while I'm editing it. Like I'm watching a good clip.
Nah, sometimes.
I'll sync a couple times because dude, for some reason we have a problem with the DSLR that it fucking is longer than the audio, or so the fucking audio is longer than the actual clip, and it's like.
Nah, dude. Sometimes I be watching it.
No, I be watching it.
Sometimes I do be watching it.
And make sure that we we look for pointers in our own shit. You know?
Yeah, we do be watching it sometimes. Damn, bro.
But yeah, bro, I'm not spending money on stupid shit. You know, shit that I would be spending on other days. You know what I mean? Other times in my life.
Bro, why do you think that we're?
Thankfully, through the people that are helping me though. You know what I mean? Right now, because I'm getting help. You know, from my godmother, different living situation. So I'm able to do a lot more now. I want to get into too personal details, but
Yeah, you're getting really.
yeah, but that's what's happening. Maybe later on in life we'll talk about it.
My bad. Reese's Pieces got me fucked.
But yeah, man, I think that we're doing all right. We just need to organize ourselves, and if maybe people can relate to that.
Yo, guys, follow my Instagram, sage_HTTP. I'm 4 away from 600, guys.
Follow me on Instagram, DAYRONOSES. That's my name.
Dayronoses.
Dayronoses.
32 views.
32 views? We gotta get those numbers up. We gotta post another podcast back to back. That's what it is. If people want us to do a double drop back to back,
Double trouble.
they think we're playing. Oh my god, look, there's their final podcast, the one before they quit. Now we already filmed another one. What's up with you? Bro, get the fuck off the phone, dog. This dude's on his feed on Instagram on the fucking Coming Up podcast.
I got sucked in, bro. I got sucked in. Nah, look, this is what I want to have the final conversation. And this is for the people. How do you guys deal? What was it? I don't know if I want to talk about it. But how do you guys deal with stress? How do you deal it? I never talk to you and I hang out with you every single day and I don't ask you that.
Dude, how do I deal with stress?
Yeah, like I see you. I see you with the stress. I see you get handed the stress, but I never see you deal with it.
Bro, what I do,
Like on a serious note. Like, what do you think about? What calms you down? What makes you think of a solution?
I feel like my coping mechanism nowadays has been music, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, dude, I just don't.
What type of music though?
Of, like, not even type of music, just music. Like, I just listen to music. Like, it's like, I don't know, instead of just being like sad or depressed, put on headphones.
Now, certain types of music make me feel however it is that I want to feel in the moment. So like, let's say I'm very, very anxious about something. I cannot listen to anything hype. I can't. I don't know. I don't know why I can't. Something just won't let me.
You can't listen to anything hype.
Anything hype, anything loud.
I don't know.
If I'm anxious.
I just listen to music, bro, to just, feel whatever the song is giving me. Just, try to have a good day. Some vibes.
So, I guess you just listen to music.
Yeah.
And like it helps you de-stress. Just what not think about shit.
You ask me what helped me de-stress. Just not try to think about anything. There's no point in overthinking stuff, man. That's something I think plagues all of us. A lot of adults, and even the adults in your life, as you told me, they all said this. A lot of what happens in our lives at this age, we tend to overplay.
Yeah, we think to overthink it a lot. They always tell me, you guys overthink so much. You guys are so dramatic about everything. So like that makes me think, if they're telling me that, like what am I being so dramatic about? That makes me reestablish how I think about my fucking problems.
Yeah, it's like, dude, they're just your problems. Like,
you could get like they're not gonna be there forever. Is what like it's very hard for me to come to terms with that.
yeah, it's fucking stupid. I feel like we try not to enjoy life as much as we can, and I think that has to be a priority.
And I feel like in this generation, we feel like time is very distorted.
Mm-hmm.
We feel like we're running out of time when we have so much
Thing is
time.
that we have so many brain numbers nowadays, dude. Look at the phone, bro. The phone will easily suck you in for a good 3-4 minutes, dude. And that's 3-4 minutes that you just wasted. And then you'll do it again. Like, you know what I mean? You'll do it again and again and again and again and again. Like, we're so ADHD with the amount of shit we take in every day. We no longer just have ads on billboards. We have ads on our hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we'll be walking down, we'll be at the gas station avoiding an awkward conversation, and it's fucking an ad for McDonald's, and then you go get a fucking cheeseburger. You know what I mean? We have so much.
As you're putting gas, there's ads.
Track, the NASCAR fucking specific gas station.
Yeah. Did you know that if you walk in, you get a slice of pizza for free if you
It's
buy
like
one.
it's like we live in a fucking movie. Like it's everything. There's so much intake of information nowadays, which is why, like, dude, I always have wanted to just be in a house, like in a fucking property, dude. You know what I mean? Like have a property where it's like you see a good amount of grass in front of you. Like, dude, that's
No
peaceful.
people.
That's peaceful. It's like, dude, you know how much intake of info we take, and then all of that I feel like tends to boost what we feel. Like, you know what I mean? We just, since we're taking so much information, we're just like going crazy.
Yeah.
It's overload, bro. It's like what you told me one time, or I don't know if it was you that told me this, or someone else. It was like when you go on Instagram, fucking 100 people just walk.
I told you that.
Yeah, you told me that, and I think you said it on the podcast.
I never said it on the podcast. I want to say it so that people can hear it. This is why you guys shouldn't use your phone, and this is why I don't use my phone in the morning. An hour after I wake up. And I don't smoke a cigarette either. An hour after I wake up because it's very unhealthy to go and smoke. But if you imagine you're sleeping, and 100 people walk into your room, and you're just dead asleep, like you just woke up right now, and then the second after you woke up, 100 people walk into your room, anyone would feel insanely like pissed off or insanely.
It's information overload.
Yeah. So then really think about that. When you wake up in the morning, you look at your phone, you got 100 notifications. It's the same thing. 100 people walk into your room after you wake up. 100 notifications go into your brain after you wake up. That is the same thing because it's too much to process all in one time, and your brain needs to wake the fuck up. You know what I mean? You're resting, and your brain is where it restarts everything while you're sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Sleep is so important.
Yep. People our age, but our age tends to get away with it, bro.
Yeah, because we're very young. But dude, if this, I want people to know that sleep is very important. I saw it on a podcast. I'm a young ass nigga. I don't care if people saying I'm repeating shit. Sleep is very important. I didn't sleep. I don't remember when it was. I think a long time ago, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. Me and Dylan, my boy Dylan, we would stay up all fucking night, bro, for so long, all nighters, dude. We would barely function. Oh my god. And I can tell you now that if I were to do that right now, dude, I wouldn't be able to eat. I wouldn't be able to fucking shit. I wouldn't be able to do nothing. Cause dude, when you don't get enough sleep, it's like they fucking said on the podcast, bro. It fucks up everything, nigga. Everything. You fucks up the way you eat, the way you digest, the way you fucking move, the way you fucking feel, the way you fucking, everything.
Deal with like high pressure situations.
Everything. It fucks up with everything. Your vision, your cortisol levels, like.
Your erections.
Yeah.
Your erections. If you ain't sleeping enough, you ain't gonna get hard, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll just fuck you up in the long run. 'Cause, our hormones levels are high.
Bro, I gotta check the 1K page.
But yeah, sleep, get your rest, and forget the rest.
We're doing so well.
Yeah, I told that to a family member. Just say that. And I said, yo, we're doing great. We have 26 subscribers. And like he just looked at me in confusion.
He looked at you in confusion.
Yes. Not sure, what that meant. But I'm happy about the 26 subscribers. Every episode we can say a different number, and I feel like that's amazing.
That is awesome.
That's amazing. It's like, sure, it's 1 or 2 people every time, but it's somewhere, man. 6 videos, 26 subscribers, It's not, it's a representation of the amount of work we put in and the consistency, I feel like we would have had more, we would have posted more, but, we're neither here nor there with that anymore. We're just pushing forward.
Should we train today? Should we get something today?
I don't want to train today.
I want to train.
It's my first day off.
Tomorrow's your other day off?
Yeah.
I don't work tomorrow. That's a nice Batman suit.
My name is John Burns.
Oh my god, when you fucking do this shit, it's gonna sound amazing. But we gotta establish that we're gonna start bringing John Myrn, man. We make fun of him all the time, but we're gonna start bringing John Myrn on the show. Sometimes it's just gonna pop up. He doesn't like to come on. He doesn't like to come on when the camera's on.
Excuse me. My name is John Burns.
But we're gonna bring him. Stop mocking that nigga.
My name is John Burns.
Stop mocking that nigga. I want people to like him when he comes.
I hope y'all are having a fantastic day.
Oh my god. Was he Western or was he Southern?
He's just John.
I think he's Southern. Bro, John Myrn is the shit. That's a nice Batman suit. Nobody knows where that's from, and it's gonna stay there.